Okay, so welcome to my Interloper run in the Long Dark. We've just spawned on Timberwolf Mountain, and we should be just here near the three-way cave. I'm not 100% sure how I quite make my way down to it. I haven't spawned in Timberwolf Mountain that often. I've been here plenty of times. Okay. So, yep, so here we are by the rabbits. Get as many sticks as possible on the way. Sticks will be key, but I will grab a couple of these just in case I fall into a fire or something. But we do have to hurry because it is getting dark very quickly soon, so quickly grab a couple of these. Alright. This way. Want those matches. Couple of stones will be useful. Alright, so getting very close to the end of the day, so our priority is to try and run up this way as fast as we can without exhausting ourselves too much, but it's okay being a little bit tired. So I think we can use our sprint a bit. There's a rabbit running alongside us, there we go.
I'm getting cold.
I know you're getting cold. But we'll fix that soon. I really need a few more sticks. I usually like to get the ones that are fairly directly in my path, not deviate too much.
Too cold is thing.
Alrighty, so here there's the matches we needed. Yep, we've got some pork and beans, I think. Now, could have gone back that way and gone down that little snow slide. And this way we can quickly go through this cave. You know what? I think this way is going to be safer and faster. We can come back through the cave once we've checked out all the stuff at the mountain here's hut, got ourselves sorted, got ourselves organised, figured out what we've got to play with there. Hopefully somewhere down here we have a hacksaw, which means we can maybe attempt a summit. But if not, we can just leave this area and go loot Pleasant Valley and then come back. Well, that would be the optimistic plan anyway. And then let's dare to dream. So I've never been down this, but I've often eyed it off as a potential way down. I don't really want to twist anything at this point, and I don't want to freeze to death in the meantime, but we'll just mountain goat our way down just a little bit. Yeah. Sure, why not? I know there's a dead body down there. I think he fell from up here, so this will be the test. Let's get into that corner. Oh, okay, that was lucky. So I don't think Hinterland's really intended that you could do these sort of things, like crab walk down the side of the mountain, but you can, so I'm gonna. Alright. Still freezing, but hypothermia risk is something I should check in a second, and frostbite risk, and we'll see how we're going. We are doing fairly good actually, so I'll grab these because they might come in handy and save our lives when we would otherwise die of it. I'm grabbing all these sticks because the mountaineer's hut is damn cold. And that way... Okay. We'll come back and check that cave later, but for now I think I just really want to get to the mountaineer's hut really quickly. So it's minus 15 degrees Celsius, which just finished myself a little bit of an Interloper run, so minus 15 degrees in my Interloper run was practically summer, even with 23 degree clothes. 15 degrees is about as, minus 15 was about as warm as I'd get during the day. Alright, so we're going to have to watch out for a bear up here, I believe. Hopefully he's not home. How are we doing? I hear him. Can't tell which side, but I hear him. Ah, there he is. Hey bear. Just doing my thing. You don't need to worry about me. Well, I can't remember if there's some tinder up here, because we don't have any tinder yet, except there's a piece of birch bark lying around. Listening for other animals. I'm gonna get in that mountaineer's hut. Oh, you sound close. I'm gonna get in that mountaineer's hut. We are gonna have to make ourselves a fire. But it's alright, there's some cattails down here in the lake. That'll be our fast lighting tinder. Okay, so we got a deer on the lake. Can't see any wolves. Yeah, hypothermia risk is starting to get up, so we'll try and keep an eye on that, but we'll grab a few of these guys. That'll be our fire starting. Alright. Yeah, we should really make a move, get inside now. But what I might just try and sneakily do is grab this rabbit if I can. Sorry, Mr. Rabbit. There's another one up there. Oh, there is a wolf over there. Let's see if we can beat him home. Oh, he smelt us all right. Hopefully there's not one up here to smell us as well and come running down from up here, because there is one that lives up here. Yeah, that one over there lost us. But there very well could be one right on our tail. And he'll smell us again in a minute. See, there he comes. He's coming for us. But guess what, Mr. Wolf? It's too late. And he lost us because I just dropped that right then. Alright, so... Oh, hacksaw. We didn't get any cloth. So it might not quite be a... Yeah, I think we should look at starting this fire. Let me just look in here first.
I'll take it.
No. Ooh. Get that on, just to help a little bit. Alright. What is it? -2. You know what? We are not going to warm up in... We'll pass time in here. We'll start the fire later if we have to. I'm going to wait till it gets really cold. Okay. There's something behind there normally. What do we got? Candy bar. Must have already checked that. Newsprint. Crimer's journal. We'll take that. Alright. I don't want to start a fire yet because I want to conserve my matches a bit, but I also want to try and get through until I really need it. So still get a little bit warm in the bed, so we'll pass time there for a while, and just until we get cold. So I do want to conserve my fuel. We have an Aurora. And a tiny bit warm. So I'm just going to go out here. Quickly gather a bunch of sticks. Yeah.
So cold.
They haven't smelled
So
me yet.
cold.
I must admit, I'm kind of in awe of you guys who can do these videos, in that I am finding it hard to talk and do the game at the same time, so I am being a little bit dull, or just very quiet. Please forgive me. Kind of not used to having to do the two things at once. Talk and chew bubblegum. Alright, so now we're cold again. I don't think we'll warm up in the bed now. Let's just quickly check the condition of these shoes. They're a little bit warmer, so they might help just keep us warm enough. I don't think that's quite going to cut it. So we will. I'm just checking that fire. So we've definitely got enough of those. 35 sticks, so we should be right for a little bit. Alright, so here goes. First fire.
Come on.
If it was an Aurora going, I'd probably go out to that little fishing hut
Right on.
and see what was out there, but I don't really want to chance the Aurora wolves. So first priority now I think is going to be to make sure we got some water going. I'll grab this guy. Now is he too frozen? I can't remember what we have to do... Oh, we have the hacksaw though, so... No, I want to preserve that, so I think I can handle 41 minutes by hand on that. 55 minutes more on that. We're going to have to get a pretty long fire going. I think it's going to be a cold night, so... You know what? I'm quickly going to drop this just before it gets too cold. As that wind's picking up, I'm going to take the opportunity to get as many of these free sticks as I can.
To escape this cold.
Never know if you're going to need them. Alright, so we definitely have a bunch of firewood here though, so I think that'll definitely get us through the night, but I get paranoid. Snow till melted. We might need that guts sooner rather than later. How long on that snow till melted? Okay, cool, so... Let's get the guts off him. Oop, should have taken that drink first. Let's sort that out now. Put you over there where we can see you. More water. More water all the time. Drop those for the moment. Done the pantsless Timberwolf Summit once, and I had a lot more cloth than this, so
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
there's one or two things. I'd really need to go and take that wolf out by one of the containers down in that little basin and steal all the cloth out of there to have enough. Or I just don't attempt the summit yet. I go play around in Pleasant Valley and then come back and try and do the summit. But I'll like to do the summit pretty early. Just that... let's cook you up while we got some warm heat. I like to do the summit fairly early before the weather gets too bad. But this means we got to make our way around Pleasant Valley and all the wolves pretty carefully. Especially the ones at Skeeter's Ridge. Man, those guys are horrible. Yeah, let's just check out fire. 41 minutes. You know what? I'll add a bit more. Drop you there. Come on. Put you there. You got 30 minutes. We can pull the hide off you. And that will still be there when we get back. Okay, more water. Alright. 37 minutes on that, 70 minutes on that. Let's just... a bunch of you guys. We got 2 hours on that. Alright. Sure we got no food on us. We are fully warm now, so just before we sleep shortly, I just want to make sure I do a full stick run. There's some crows. What are you crowing about? Any weather crows? Quiet, it's really more because I'm just trying to keep my ears peeled for what's going on. There's usually no wolves or anything over here, but I'm not really sure what they do during an aurora. I think they pretty much stick mostly to their paths, but I think they can detect you from a lot further away, which is the risk. I know the guy that lives up there, and he comes down kind of close sometimes. Minus 24. We already checked this hill.
Can't feel my hands.
Alright, let's check on this. 10 minutes, hour and 52. We are close to dawn, so I think what we're going to do, I don't want to break those down yet. That was empty. I'll chuck that piece of fur on. You know what, I should have actually done this first. I'm gonna craft you up. Did I not grab that wood water off there? That was a bit silly of me. Grab that. Now I'm gonna cook you. And while you're cooking, I'm gonna make you. Pick you up. I'm just gonna drop you by the fire. Just in case I feel like I need that in the morning. We'll cook this one. After that, let's get 1.3 liters. You to be there. So I'll do another half liter, and I'll try and put one of you and just sleep for an hour, just to wash off a little bit of the exhaustion. Pick you up, do another half liter. We can sleep for another hour while this all blows through. And hopefully it doesn't blizzard all half the day tomorrow, because we kind of need to get out of here and go do some stuff. Another half liter. Chuck that piece of cedar on here.
It's eating itself.
Oh yeah. Well, eat that stale chocolate bar. I think we can still sleep for an hour. Add some sticks.
Man, what do you think about his food?
Sleep for another hour. Yeah, let's double check that. Before I forget, I'm going to take a torch or two. It's not a particularly good torch, but oh, it's a bit better, I think. Fortunately, we can't seem to chain them together anymore. But yeah, so we're getting fairly rested. We can rest some more and get some more condition. So I think I'll sleep for 1 more hour. I'm just going to go figure out what it's... The deer over there. Alright, well... an hour on that. Yeah, 40 minutes on that, so... I always hit decoy just as I leave the house, just make sure I'm not carrying anything I don't. Won't regret having on me. Oh, hello.
I'll take it.
Whoa! That is Christmas time. Don't see any wolves out there, but shall see. Get those cattails over there in a little minute. It's good to have some a little bit of backup food. There's heaps of cattails here, but I won't go too crazy. Ugh. Hello. Did I say it was Christmas time? It's like all my
This stuff will come in
Christmases.
handy.
Deathfish. Nothing up there. Can't see if there's... Oh, nothing in there. Alright. Right, you can run away now. I'll grab the tinder for now, but I think I'm gonna start dumping. Yeah, I'll dump them about now. I don't need that many. I just want to get back before my water boils, so hopefully I haven't taken too long. Alright. I'll leave a few more. I just want to
Damn. Freezing.
quickly, sometimes a stick on the way. You can come too. I'll leave the rest for when we come back here, I think.
Huh. I never thought I'd be dying from starvation.
Alright, so hopefully our water hasn't boiled away to nothing. Yeah, timed it fine. So what we're going to do now, boil another water, sleep for an hour, mainly just to warm up. Nah, I should have had some food. Amateur mistake. Pick that up. 15 of them. I need the granola bar. Boil another half litre, 52 minutes. Sleep for 1 more hour. And then we might chance getting out of here. If the wind doesn't pick up too much in the meantime. It'll still be cold. It's not quite the middle of the day, but I think that'll be good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drink that one, leaving a little bit. Take that one with me. I'll leave those here for now. You, I'm just going to eat you. What are you? You're the 450. You know what? There'll be more rabbits when we get back. I'll eat you now. You can be travelling condition food. Alright. There's nothing on the workbench. No hooks. Nothing. Alright. We're going to try and get out of here and beat whatever weather is coming in. Hopefully carrying no decoys. So yeah, it's pretty cold. We have no frostbite risk currently. No hypothermia risk. Probably could have rolled the dice on trying a summit, but I've only done the summit once without a bedroll on my Interloper run, and it's a little bit of a challenge, and I just sort of feel like I'd be sacrificing some of the gear I've got, and a quick trip down into Pleasant Valley would hopefully kit us out a little bit better and we'll come straight back. Just with some extra cloth. That place is the city of cloth. Oh. No moose. Cool. That guy can jump you. And break all of your ribs. If they've been sitting close enough to the microphone during all of this for you guys to hear me properly, I'm probably talking a little bit quiet too. Don't have my headphones hooked up to pick up what my microphone is doing. So I can't really tell quite how loud or quiet I'm talking.
Damn! Oh.
That's always fun. Double sprains. Well, I think we're going to sleep them off in the bunker. Not likely. Well, oh, actually no, we're going to have to sort them out before we can climb, I believe. Do we need both of those? I cannot remember. We have one tea, and that will only sort us out for so much, so this might just be... Okay, so we can craft one more by a little fire by the rope if we need. As long as the wind doesn't come up and blow out our fire, so... I think Timberwolf Mountain's trying to keep us here.
Ow.
So I believe those double sprains are meant to be a bug, and that you're only meant to sprain your wrist when falling off things. But I get them all the time. Like all the time. Even when I'm not encumbered. Just walking around. Not doing much. Well, there's that frostbite risk. And that'll be on my hands, because my head's now covered. I believe. Yeah.
Fingers are numb.
Alright. So yeah, my question is going to be...
That's a bit, but I'll make it.
Can you climb that rope? With a sprained ankle?
I'm so cold.
Alright. How many sticks do we have? 25. And how much do we weigh? Not much. Yeah, probably going to use all you guys eventually, so... So I have a funny feeling I'm gonna need to fix both of those sprains. And I only have one pain-killing tea. So let's see what it says. And I also have a funny feeling that it's really awkward to target which thing you're curing with the tea, whereas it's a bit easier with the painkillers, I believe. Let me just try that. I know I've been confused by it in the past, so a little check in a minute. Yeah. We're not exhausted enough and we're only going downhill, and I like having sticks. Alright, so I click on this, it says, can't with a sprained wrist. So I drink that there. It doesn't tell me what I'm doing it to. If I drink it here, it doesn't tell me what I'm applying it to. So I think it's going to choose. And it did the ankle, so we still can't climb this, which means we have to start a fire. So I'm going to go back here a bit, just try and be out of the wind if I can. Like this guy. See if I can put this as sheltered as I can. I saw it green for a second. Those wolves sure are a little bit loud. Sorry, I might have leaned away from the microphone then a little bit too much.
One little fire.
No, just let me add some stuff. Just gonna do this so I can be warm. Extinguish that. So it was pretty cold, so we definitely need to. I'm gonna need to add a bit more, so we're gonna need to at least add 7 more sticks. And that's why you pick up lots of sticks. Alright, let's get this underway. We might not get very far today. We might just get down to that bunker for a little bit and warm up, and then we might see if we can go to that picnic area, creep our way to that picnic area and just see if we can find a bedroll or something there. Because if we find a bedroll there, we might not have to go too far into Pleasant Valley. And then we can come up and do the summit with our bedroll and get ourselves that really sweet flare gun early on. Flare gun's a bit of a game changer, I reckon. Like, once you got that, you're brave. It's like a shield. I kind of put too much heat into that. I don't really want to waste it, but I'll pull some torches off of it or something. But here comes the wind to try and muck up our plans. Maybe we'll just cook a little bit more water. How much water do we have? We got nearly 4 litres of water. We're doing alright, but yeah, see, here comes the wind from this direction. And try and take this out. Yeah, we're still warm. The hypothermia is nearly gone. We're working on our frostbite. Yeah. Fire's still going. We'll take another torch. I don't think we'll need to really light something from it, and it'll probably blow right out right here, but I feel it's maybe a little bit of a waste if I don't. Yeah, we'll just hell you down there and climb our way down. I don't think I'll pick up that wood. Whoa, that went a long way. I hear the wolves. Yeah, we might need that downstairs, so let's keep hold of that for the moment. No, that's disappointing. Yeah, we're about to run out, so let's quickly do this. Whoa. Oh, that must be a really good 100% one we got from the guy in the three-way cave.
I think I can use this.
More jeans. New pry bar. New pry bar.
Man, I could eat anything.
I've never found anything in there, but it's fun to open. Nothing there, nothing there. Right.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Beef jerky. I'll take it. Probably was light enough in here without the torch, so probably could have just done that. What a waste, but it's alright. So we have 465 calories. We've got a fair bit of stuff already, so let's have a little bit of a look through. So good number of matches. There's some okay fire stuff going on. We're wearing the best jeans. These things are doing okay, so our temperature's 4 degrees, okay. Our food situation is pretty good. Even those, I'd chance those, but I'd want to make sure I had some antibiotics and a little bit of sleep to go through. Don't really need that many torches, but we can spare the weight. And, oh, I didn't drop that. That was a bit silly. Yeah, let's put it here. We'll pick it up on the way back if we need it. But it could be the start of our gloves. Alright. So I'm gonna probably just sleep for an hour in here to warm up. I didn't get that warm. I'll sleep for one more hour. Okay, take a quick drink. I like to boil up a lot of water when I have a fire going so I don't have to worry about it for a while, because apart from warmth, like if you've got somewhere inside to sleep, the only other reason to waste your matches early is really just because you need to make some water. I'm gonna go this way. We'll be crawling over some rocks and stuff, so if I sprain my ankle again, I'm not going to have any painkillers to sort that out, so I just need to make sure not to attract the attention of any of the wolves that like to live over there.
Starving.
There can be a wolf that likes to come along this path. Don't hear anything. But if I round this corner, he might just start barking at me. Oh, there he is. So he is blocking our path to where we want to go. I don't really want to tangle with him today. I already had one tangle with a wolf where I tried to lure him with the rocks and it didn't go quite to plan.
I gotta warm up somehow.
So what we might do is just do some chillers over here and try that spot tomorrow. Like I was saying before, if I had the flare gun, I'd be a whole lot braver. But I kind of would like this run to go for a decent amount of time. Don't really want to chance it on a wolf quite so soon. Especially with nothing to fight him off.
I don't warm up soon.
Yeah, I know. Just gonna check this. Nope. So what we might do is just go back in here, warm up, wait out the weather just a little bit, eat some food, recover some condition. We aren't warm in here, are we? No, we are -1. Let's not break that down for now. That's a big mistake. If we were already warm, we could probably chance it. I'm rolling the dice. There we got 388. You know what? I'm gonna try and sleep for a big chunk. Don't think it gets any colder in here. So I usually play with cold fusion and efficient machines, so I am well and truly used to being extra warm compared to this. Like being -1
Starving.
doesn't normally happen to me. Crawling around outside gave us that frostbite risk, and that's not going to go away until we get really warm, so I have to sit by a fire for a little bit later as well. But I wouldn't go out there and waste a fire at the moment. You have to use quite a lot of fuel to get over the ambient temperature. That wind is really loud. Hopefully it's not too loud to you guys in the way the recording happens, so I reckon we can probably afford to break that down for an hour. I don't think it will get too cold in an hour. Yeah, so that'll get us a little bit tired again. And give us some more fuel.
Oh, I need to find food.
I don't think anything ever lives in these. There was nothing where that crate was as far as I can tell.
Got it. eat.
Just gonna turn my volume down a little bit so I can hear myself over the wind. Look a little bit more. Let's just take a look. So we've had 3 days there, there's probably only just one there. And going back up to here. Pretty much living around the 50% mark. Which is kind of fine at this point, I think. Gonna have a look and see if there's anything I think I can be doing usefully with my stuff. I know exactly what I should be doing right now. I should tear that down and make myself a bandage. Still warm enough to be able to do this. Because in my previous attempt to record this video, I actually spawned in Hush River Valley and got into a wolf fight pretty much within about the first 5 minutes. And obviously I didn't have anything to defend myself with or a bandage. And miraculously managed to beat him off with bare hands. But then took all my time making a bandage and applying the bandage and then sitting by a fire trying to warm up basically at about 2% and died within a few minutes. It was kind of hilarious. Especially being able to kill, send a wolf off screaming with just my bare fists on an interloper run. Maybe one day I'll be brave enough to upload that failure video. Like I said, it was my very first attempt, so I was a little bit embarrassed, shall we say. Alright, so I think we might... I don't really want to smash those guys open. Death sardines. I think we'll stay away from the death sardines just until we have some antibiotics. That's why we picked up the cattails. I'm just gonna try and maybe sleep for another 3 or 4 hours if it'll let me. It'll probably still be dark when we wake up. But we might still chance going to that cave. Let's see if it'll give us a lot. I don't think we'll get very far, but let's just see. Good news is the wind's gone away. It's nearly dawn. Let's see if that frostbite risk has gone anywhere. It's pretty much sitting there. It won't go, I don't think it'll go down until we get near a warm fire. So the question is, do we chance being out in this and get more frostbite risk?
Man, I could eat anything.
It's cold. I think a sensible thing to do would be just to pass some time in here, even if we lose some health from the calories. First things first. Want my stick back from that one. I'm probably just gonna... Don't really need them, but I can turn them in for a 2-for-1 deal. And it will use some time up. Time for 2 hours. Sorry, past time. We'll burn some health, but I don't really want to spend the calories too much.
God, my stomach feels like an empty pit.
Sounds like it wants to blizzard on us out there. This game will try and kill you. Like, it's definitely a thing. It's still pretty cold. This will be real frostbite material. So that went up just by being out here before for a little bit. So I think we need to be boring and safe. Past time for another hour. Maybe eat a cattail and sleep for one or two. Eat one cattail. Sleep for two. And hopefully it's not blizzarding in the meantime when we get up. Okay, so it's not quite the middle of the day yet. Ooh, it's still pretty cold. Right. But we're gonna move on. Hopefully that wolf is not blocking our path again and he's going to have adventures somewhere else.
I will die if I don't get food soon.
I really do want to check for that bedroll that lives in there. Sounds like he's down in there. Right, I think I would have seen him by now.
It's so cold. Me up a bit. No.
Put that away for now. I might come back out and get those rabbits, but for now I'm going to duck in here in the warm because I'm suspecting that frostbite... Oh, there's a rabbit in the cave. Hello, Mr. Rabbit. Where are you going? I'm going to screen capture that. Alright. Don't think I've ever seen a rabbit be in the cave before. Yeah, they're actually finally warming up in here. That's great. So this is where we pray that we find a bedroll in here. And that would be amazing. Hey, you got anything for me? No. Alright. I think it usually lives down here. No, I think it's there, if it's here. No bedroll. So I guess we're going to
This will
Pleasant
come in
Valley
handy.
Farm. Yeah, where that we can get a little bit warmer.
Oh, lucky day.
Anti-fuel. Don't say no to that. Piece of coal. Some gloves would have been very nice. I found those in here before. Oh, an interloper. But I guess it is not this day. Whoa, our frostbite risk is getting pretty large. Don't really want to have to make a big fire, but I suspect I'm going to have to here before we go too far. Now, is it just the stone that was in here? Ooh, there's a piece of coal. Nothing else I'm missing? Ooh, coal. Coal. We might have to use those to get warm. It's just a stone, I think. Check some stuff that lives out here in the picnic area first. And ooh, we're getting real frostbite risk at the moment.
Oh, it's goddamn crazy.
Oh, help, it's going up fast. Right. Got some gloves. That'd help. Wow, that shut up real quick. Alright, so I guess we're warming up here. Might just build a fire here. Fire. It's still only 60%. Add a bunch of sticks, get a little bit of warmth. I got a few fur. Not that for the moment. I'm going to put you away. Let's boil a little bit of water because why not? I will take you guys down just while we're waiting. Alright, that frostbite risk is going down. Drink you. How are we doing for water? Yeah, only 3 litres. How are we doing for weight? Yeah, still pretty good. Cook that. Alright, can't remember if we've waited long enough to stick a piece of coal on there. We have. Let's get this nice and warm and see if we can make this frostbite go away really quickly. Calories we could read for now, and we do, though that's not what I intended to do at all. Let's keep that for the moment. Now we'll get rid of that. That was a bit of a... Let's do this in the right order. Eat that. Boil that. And while we're doing that, somewhere we've got a book. Research for an hour. just so we're not wasting too much time. Ah, frostbite risk down to 5%. That is great. One more set of water. Won't read on this one. Frostbite risk is healed.
I need something to eat.
We'll sort that out later. Now let's hope that wolf isn't back. It's still kind of cold. Alright, so I'm starting to run out of time on what I'd kind of hope would be a good little target of this episode. So if we make it over here without any incident, because a wolf could still spot us from here. At least I've had it on a dead man run. I had 2 of them chase me from here. Whoa. But I think we're okay from here, so... Oh, there he is over there. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to go into the bunker over here just to create a save point. And I'll probably end up just leaving it there for today. And next video, we will make our way up to Skeeter's Ridge and down to Draft Dodger's cabin, and then hopefully all the way down to the Pleasant Valley Farm. And hopefully we find ourselves a bedroll so we can come back this way and try and scale that mountain. Alrighty. See you next time.